increased action, Oxy Advantage will create product for this just one outstanding interrogation after recoveries and disease prevention. Plus, Oxy Advantage is extremely open and comes fully guaranteed. So why wait? Oxy Advantage will make your trauma by calling 888 4787. That's
I will not stand for this. I had my tickets months ago, and now you tell me there's a change? Where is your manager? I am not hearing you or speaking to you. What is your name? Consider yourself out of a job. No, I will not wait. What's going on with the light in this place? You need more shades. A person could go blind. Is that pollution? If I get sick, stuck in this god-awful city because of your airlines, I am going to sue. What is that light? Is the sky always that weird here?
What I see here, John, is a once beautiful city, laid waste now by this awful tragedy. I'm standing where the works of Michelangelo once stood, and in the distance I see his great dome, that now looks like a broken egg. Yes, that's right. There is not enough medical aid or supplies to cover the needs of the thousands of victims. And I have to say, John, I've never seen a sky like this. No, not on fire, but with a very strange glow. Well, I can't tell whether it's toxic. I'm certainly taking precautions, but there is something about the light.
Of course, I will. No, I don't have any more, but I could. Yes, sir. Yes, I understand, but tomorrow. Finish it by tomorrow. But that is Saturday, sir, and my daughter and I. Oh, yes, of course. I can find someone to care for her. It isn't important. Staring at the sky, sir, it seems so odd, don't you think so? Don't you see that streak of red? Oh, well, you don't see it then. Well, never mind. Yes, sir, yes, right away. Please don't do that, sir. Please don't touch me.
Hello, my name is Dave Anderson. Thank you for inviting me to this beautiful city to talk about what I think is a revolutionary approach, not only for corporate enhancement, but also for your own personal enhancement. We at the Midas Institute believe that you can increase your wealth and happiness tenfold, like I am here for this year for them. I know we have an international audience here, and I want to be sure to include you all. Jeg ved, vi har et international publikum her, og jeg vil gøre alt for at inkludere jer alle sammen. You see here, I have a pocket full of cash and the 3 balloons of self-delete. If you can publish the balloons, the money is yours. Without 1, good communication, 2, proper time management, or 3, clear goal setting, you will not find the result you're looking for. We will now take a little break, reach out and get to know each other. And when we come back, we will put Midas principles into action. I tell you, Smokey, with your looks, you're gonna rise fast in this company. Sure, we'll get together tonight. What's that light from the window? Close the curtains. Yeah, du kan godt være det igen. Hende med gider godt trække for alligevel.
Closed? The airport is closed? I'm fine. But it's gone. 3 seconds? Yes, John, I can hear you. It does seem that the conditions are deteriorating, and we will have to move soon to the north for safety. The sky is remarkable, almost like red clouds moving across it. You don't see that? No, John, nothing. But yes, we are going to evacuate momentarily. People are streaming out on all of the major highways. No cars, all by foot. And the oddest thing is that the children seem to be running ahead, as a group in front of this huge exodus. in spite of frantic parents trying to hold on to them. No, we had no idea.
I don't care how many people are behind me. They would do the same if they were me. A bitch? Did you just call me a bitch? I will have your head. Manager, police, help! I need a responsible person to get me on a plane out of here. I have money. Excuse me, I need to get on this plane. Ticket? Your agent has been holding it for hours. What's going on with that sky? Is it safe to fly in a red sky? I'm not flying in a red sky. Oh, what do you mean it isn't red? Are you calling me crazy? Blind? What's going on here? And do you always have trumpet playing in your airport? I should think you would choose more soothing music. And that voice, for God's sake, would scare the bejesus out of anyone. No music. Wait a minute. Is this candid camera? That's it! No wonder. My kids aren't going to believe this. I get it. I am really a nice person. You just pushed all the wrong buttons. Not TV.
Mother, can you hear me? I have to work this weekend. No, Mother, I tried, but he made me stay here. No, Mother, it is okay. I tried. I can't. I know you're not well, but Anna really doesn't need much. She'll be good, and I won't be late. I told him. Yes, of course, you and Anna are more important than my work. But if I don't have this job, I can't pay our rent. A life. Mother, how can I have a life? No, I'm not blaming you. It's just that... all right, Mother. Is the sky odd there? No. Oh, well. Must just be the pollution in the city. Yes, I have my inhaler, Mother. Why? I can't hear you. No. Do you have a radio on? No, Mother, there's nothing wrong with my hearing. Must be a band on the street.
We are a personal company addressing your needs. Like as we say, we never have problems, we only have challenges and opportunities. To find your solution, we need to know your greatest challenge. You all have pencils and papers and calculators. Let's split into groups of 5 and working together, I want you to come up with 3 common problems in each of your companies. So, is it marketing, accounting, does your wife or husband call the office too much? Whatever the problems are, I guarantee you we will come up with the same 3 problems in the room. So I'll give you 30 minutes, we will reconvene and find your hidden opportunity. Yes, Mother. We are made for each other. I'll open all the right doors for you, and you make me look good, which frankly nobody can do. You buy some gas, I have you, you have me. It's chemistry, good chemistry, and you bought into it. Why am I screaming? Because it's so like that down in here. It's not a kitchen focus. What's going on here? What do you think everybody can hear me? Oh, fella, isn't it?
Mr. Jones.
Is everyone okay?
It must have been a
I'm
bomb.
supposed to be in Disneyland
John,
by
can you
now.
hear me?
I'm gonna
Hello?
sue that
Hello?
airline.
Are you there? It must be some explanation.
It's all. Maybe chemical residue.
No! It's poison! Let's get out of here!
Poisoned.
Listen, fishermen who fly over the enraged sea. Listen, aurora borealis. Listen, rainbow of just 5 colors. I am a woman born, says. I am a woman fallen into the world, says. I am a woman who is whole but cannot cry, says. I am a woman who spits in your faces, says. I am a woman who pees with noisy enthusiasm. I am the woman who sings and rings the bell, says. I am the woman who is made of dust and watered wine, says. I am the woman who...
We're not the only ones here.
Maybe
They must have a way out. I'll go speak to them.
Why you?
Hello? You been here long?
Forever.
Well, I see we're the only men here, so I guess it's up to us to make a plan. What do you think we should do? I can start looking for water.
Good luck.
Well, we have to find a way out.
Can't. Rule number 3.
Hello. Hello, I am from CNN World News. Could you please tell us who you are and exactly where we are?
I am a woman standing in salt. I am on the aquatic shore.
Yes. And could you please explain this salt to us? Is it toxic?
Blood, sweat, and tears. Piss and moan. Piss and moan. Poison on the one hand, food on the other.
Hello. I assume you live here or have been here for some time. And we have all just arrived and really are a bit confused how we got here or where we are. We really do need to get back.
I need to call my mother, my daughter, and my cell phone isn't working.
I don't think she hears very well. Let me talk. So, if you would just point the way out of here, we'll be on our way.
Which way do you mean? There is my way and your way. Which one do you want? You know, another foreigner dressed just like you asked me the very same question once and offered me a big pretty dog. I told her I didn't want it. What would he eat? Salt? But I like birds. Do you have a bird for me?
She's nuts.
Hello. I am from CNN World News and I'm trying to assess the situation. I've just come from Rome and the situation there was serious. So I wonder, does the same condition apply here? Do you have emergency relief supplies in marked locations like water, food, blankets?
So Rome's burning again, eh?
What do you mean again?
Nero, you know, the fiddle.
This is no time for jokes. Is this salt toxic?
No, not comfortable, but not toxic. I think it's not.
anything out of him?
No.
Head count!
Give us a nice.
Schlepping.
Head count! Head count! Head count!
Anybody here hungry?
No.
No, thank you.
Thirsty?
You've got your saliva. Valuable saliva says true saliva. Says because it is clean saliva. It is life and well-being, says. And heal, says.
I told you this was going to be like all the others. Why did you drop this lot down? If you hadn't broken and bent my yours, I could have got us out of here. Now what are we going to do?
Where is the water, windward or lee, to rock the lost woman back to the sea?
I can't understand what you're saying anymore. Why don't you talk to me?
Jack doesn't hear.
I just want to work. Who am I if I can't work? Me boat's useless thanks to you, and now when they fall like this, they don't know who I am. Before, they needed me.
You! I've been trying to get 38 kilometers by bus for ages. There are no buses here. I love the wide open streets of frontier towns, with the windows looking down from high walls. Byzantine walls make me feel protected, and you can climb over them. Roman and Chinese walls are part of political empire control. You may have noticed there are no walls here, but the ones you've brought with you. Give them the rules, Jack.
Oh. Rule number 1. You cannot commit a crime. Period. 2. Don't ask about labour camps. There are none. 3. Don't ask about immigration. There is. 4. Do not question illiterate people. 5. No infant mortality allowed. 6. Les accidents, les épaves et les feux sont interdits. 7. You cannot use foreign or any other currency. 8. You have no purchasing power. 9. There is no virtual anything. 10. No tourist trips. 11. Military discipline actions and build-up are prohibited. 12. No drug addictions permitted. 13. There will be no money prizes for good results in sports competitions. Well, that's it.
Right, whatever.
Or cigarettes and drugs. And I have an inhaler, but maybe it doesn't count.
That's not our constitution.
Where do you think you are? We don't get it. Do you think they care?
I repeat, number 4, do not question illiterate people.
Well, if you're so smart, why don't you get us out of here?
Don't be so immature.
Oh,
Don't
well,
point
then
at
You are a disdainful woman, Miriam. You are a thwarted woman, Dolores. You are a turgid woman, Miss Lena Magdalena. It is dangerous to be named David. It means beloved, are you?
Well, it has been to that.
The wry woman, the circular woman, the woman who returns the water that flows, cleans as I go.
So, Jack. It's Jack, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your boat, huh? I've seen types like her before. Psychic, isn't she? I run motivational seminars, and rework on intuition too. She's good. I'm all for it. But it must be tough on you to have a woman around who always knows what you're thinking, huh?
You don't know the half of it. I used to get away and it wasn't as bad then. I used to bring everybody here, but they all forgot about it.
Right, in your boat, huh? Must have been water here before. How far back has the shore been?
Yes, those were the days. I used to go back and forth all the time. People really wanted to come here, and they couldn't have got here without me. Back then, they knew how to get a new lease on life. I did too.
Right. So is the tide line far from here?
Nothing like the tide to take you out of it. You've been to sea before, have you? Great, isn't it? The wind in your face, the birds are salt spray, nothing like it. Oh, I miss the sea.
Right, well, maybe we could find it again, you know. You and I could get that rope and start dragging the boat back to the shoreline. You could go back to your job and I could get out of here. Fix your oars.
Spaceman, salesman, policeman, fireman, taxman, garbage man, seaman. What's not it? That's not it. Sing, boys. Come, all you old seamen, wherever you're bound, and pray to the moon that you will be found. And know that the waters and the waves never cease, for the greatest of gifts is the sea's lasting peace. May these shores put an end to the cruel old wars, and bring peace and contentment to all your great hearts. Stop it!
What?
Sail us away with your horse, old man. Have a long time passing. Boat's gotta go. Move it! Just
Where do you want it?
where there's no greed, no deceit, no lies, no greed, no deceit.
God's sake, I am not believing this.
We better do what she says.
Well, if she would tell us what to do, we could do it. I know how to work. If she would just talk normal.
I don't know if we can hold this by ourselves.
Well, did you hear her ask the men?
Okay, a boat needs water, and there is no water, only salt. So the sea must have been here before, and the tide went out. But we don't know how far, and we can't drive this boat very far. Maybe it's coming in, and we could ask about the tide schedule.
Oh, let's not bother them about that.
Looking good, ladies.
I would bother them if I need to. Have you noticed that guy over there staring at you all the time? What's your name? Staring at all three of us?
Lena, well, Magdalena, but I'm called Lena, and you are Miriam, and you are Dolores.
Yes, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, have you noticed him leering at us?
He is nothing. I've known worse. Ignore him.
Maybe he is dangerous, you never know.
She's right. You never can tell. They'll charm you and then wham.
Will you two stop it? That guy is harmless. It's these other two characters that concern me. I can't figure them out. She knew our names, so what else does she know?
Well, she, for one, is crazy. Him? I don't know. He seems rude to me.
Oh, I don't know, that Jack just seems sad. Like,
Everybody move it! Boat's gotta go!
You take the stuff.
My boat!
Come on. Are you?
Just take that!
What was that? Are you okay, Norris?
I've had enough. We're doing something for nothing.
Maybe we have to try something else.
I'll give him a hint.
There is no spit. There is no wind. There is no dust. There is no weakness in the air. Bitter salt. Briny salt. Salt's the teacher. Salt's the teacher. Salt's the
Do
teacher.
you call that helpful? What if they don't figure it out? Then what do you do?
And the woman who shakes things up says, against evil whirlwinds and bad air says, you are her voice and her breath says, her voice and her breath are good says, you are good says, there is no problem, there is no difficulty. She investigates the tracks of their life says, we are going to look into it and ask about it says, have hope, have patience says.
Hope?
Yes.
Patience? What the hell does she want? Salt? She's talking about salt.
And what are all those rules for? They don't make sense. Do we have the right to protest?
I
I
don't
think we
think
should
you
protest.
are on the right track here. We still haven't figured out this system.
Maybe if we try talking to her differently. I know sometimes my mother gets things confused, and then she gets angry, and then...
We are not talking about your mother, Dolores. We need to create our own system. Forget theirs.
And what system do you think we're expected than any other at this point? The world is falling apart. The left runs guns for the right. Smart bombs make mistakes. Judges can be bought. There is no one to work for.
No affordable health insurance. I haven't been able to buy health insurance for...
And God help you if you're a woman or a child.
That's right.
Be negative, huh?
No, just realistic. I know the system and I work it. So when you talk about our own system,
Well, they may buy judges in Europe, but in America, we do things differently.
Oh,
we
you
don't.
got to know. And you Americans are just mean screwed down.
Where do you think we are?
No, it's crooked everywhere. There's no reason why it should be here too. You got to play the game to survive.
and what do you know about survival? Your smile isn't going to help you here.
Please, let's not argue. I'm sure we can find a way.
Oh, look, he's right. We have got to get out of here. And if we listen to those two nuts, we're goners for sure. I say we start walking and leave politics out of it. The only way that matters is the way out.
Politics. Politics? My grandfather survived every major battle of the war. Then he tried to become a Trappist monk. Tried to become a farmer. I had 7 sons, and then came another war, and he advised Washington or Lee or Eisenhower or something. The farm became kibbutzim. My people were deeply involved in United States, Russian and French governments before they existed. They quit. Useless work. But I have to say, Europeans did have superior health.
The whole problem with Europe is they don't have squat toilets like they did when I was young. Now, a woman can't pee standing up anymore, and she can come or give birth standing up. So now we're stuck with pissed over Greek sit-down toilets or French toilets so clean they won't even let you use them. So Europe is in a hopeless state. I wonder if they have trains over there, or if it's only a rumor. But there are no buses on the toilet. That's what I said. There are no toilets in the bus. But I reckon the Japanese have toilets and that they use rice paper on the bus because the Japanese...
These people cannot be trusted!
Jesus, he grows.
I want to have a suffering makes people easy.
So, did you say you're a composer?
Yes, CNN World News.
I knew I had seen you somewhere.
So, do you have any idea what's happening?
I was covering Rome before I found myself here. It was chaos. The basilica was hit. There was a huge exodus from the city. No one knew who caused it, but our guess was terrorists. But there was such an extraordinary color in the sky. Were you all there near Via Veneto?
I was in my office, and the sky was odd there too. I thought they had hit the Sears building.
The Sears building, but that is in Chicago!
What is in Chicago? Here, Switzerland!
Switzerland!
Oh my God. I was in the airport in Atlanta changing planes, and I thought it was some sort of
Shut up!
crazy! And I felt like
Shut up! That's enough! I'm getting out! Tell the captain now! You wretched woman!
She is the woman that won't let things go!
Let us go with tenderness. Let us go with clarity.
We are the ones who are gonna hear thunder!
We are the ones who are going to hear music.
I sell your heart to the young man. Go to fuck. If you're looking for someone to put you out of bed, then you out of luck. You out of luck. The ship is sinking. The ship is sinking. The ship is sinking. There's a leak that's leaking more than the road. The poor, the dead, the blind. Those are the ones that we can in charge. Clear, big, and lawyers. Guns away, guns away, guns away on business, business. Guns away, guns away, guns away on business, business. Digging up the dead with a shovel. It's a job, it's a job. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Guns away, guns away on business, business. Guns away on business, business. Ha! God damn, there's always such a big temptation to be good. To be good. There's all the free cheddar in the mousetrap, baby, it's a deal. It's a deal. Guns away, guns away, guns away on business, business. Guns away, guns away, guns away on business, business.
God long gone. God long gone. Left with no instructions. I am the woman of the flowing water, says. I am the woman of the great sunstone, says. I am the woman of important origin, says it's true, says. I begin in the depths of the water, says. I begin where the primordial sounds forth, says. I begin where the sacred sounds forth, says. I feel very good, says.
We're never going to get out of here! Tears!
Now have a drag, please. That's not it. Fishes and flags and smokes and sex. That's not it. People had nowhere to go to give their lives a sense of belonging. Oh, they tried. Paris, Bali, London, a Greek island, all those places. Hoping. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Wasn't there. Wasn't there. Wasn't there.
There was a time I went to Paris every week. Always the same day, always the same time. At 8 o'clock in the morning in the Quartier Nipponet de Septième. I went to a house, one of these beautiful Parisian houses.
I always wanted to be who I wasn't, where I wasn't. I wanted to go where it was easier. Always moving, changing jobs. I was nowhere until Anna was born.
I never got to be a child, really.
She doesn't understand how I don't understand what she wants anymore.
All kids think their mothers are crazy. Mine are gone now and barely tolerate me. And I was sure my mother was insane.
Mysterious, non-existent illnesses. Always there. Never there.
I was never there. My boys are grown now. Have 3 wives.
My dad left, thank God.
Just Anna and me. I was glad to be alone.
He was there waiting for me. He sat in a chair, bare feet, bare chest. It was silent. We drank wine. He always drank wine when I arrived.
He called me doll baby. I told her. She didn't believe me.
It was another world. 6 hours. Every week we had exactly these 6 hours where I left my normal life behind me. In that room, everything became one. A dark blue sea, strong waves on which we were riding. 6 hours. Then I put on my clothes and left. Until next week.
Once something happened between us, a vision of something, of life, and now I can't remember anymore. I'm so tired. If I could just row away.
You go to work just to stay alive.
To get ahead, to get rich, you had to be in the right place at the right time. No matter who you stepped on, whose position you stole, whose wife you slept with.
She just said he abandoned us.
Next Friday he was not there. He was not in the room. He did not drink wine. He was gone. He never came back.
I waited.
I waited for years. I wanted the feeling back.
I feel she knows something about me that I can't remember, something I've forgotten.
I only knew how to be crude and mean and slick.
I only know how to be a mother.
I don't know how to be myself with people anymore.
I invited other men. I invited whoever I met. I wanted the feeling back.
I hated him.
And now Anna is with her.
And now I'm expecting this child.
I met a writer once in St. Petersburg, from Duluth. She had adopted a Russian child from Magilton, which is where people settled if they survived the death camps. But she had no idea the history of the place. She would write about the chewing gum on the menu in the tourist restaurant instead of what happened there. People. And the adopted child's blue eyes, was a sadness as vast as Siberia.
I wonder if a lover's love can be unconditional like a mother's love.
Never.
Have the people gone to sleep? The people forget the children. The people have lost the children. The people don't care for the children. The children don't know the old people. You didn't care. You didn't care. And the shepherdess from beneath the sea says, there's the harvest, says, there's wealth, says, these are her goats, her animals, says, we are going to herd together, says, we are going to protect, says, our babies, says, our children, says, Argente says, dissolves, he says. Remember below, he says. Forget above, says. Take your boat, find your way. Learn to sing your cares away. Dig and mold into your clay. You have a reason to leave today.
But I always help you.
Help her. old wet dream. Don't you remember?
Remember what?
Babes, butts, balloons. Pop, pop, pop. I was in love with a madman once, with rotten teeth, who never washed his clothes. I kept walking away from him, but he'd come after me in a taxi or something. He hid in the trees, playing his flute. My heart got so attached to him. He had the healing power. The Hotel Adonis gave us a lovely room for 35 drachmas, but I didn't want to get his crazy hopes up that someone could rescue him from death.
But if you don't rescue someone, they won't love you.
There is no house without a doorway. There's no shade without a window. There's no boat without a sea. Beloved doesn't believe he can be loved.
I wonder what she is saying to him. Looks upset.
She can't be saying anything that makes sense. I'd be upset if she talked to me, too.
Well, I don't know. I like her. I felt better after that drink she gave us. For a moment, I understood something about... could see clearly.
It was nasty, and I don't remember anything. If you could see something so clearly, why can't you say what? You never finish a damn sentence. And do you think she's gonna want a bowl?
Well, she might.
What good is it if it can't hold water?
Water?
Shut up! And turn off that stupid music box.
Tu vas tout abîmer, toi.
You could put things in it.
Like what? Salt? At least I'm making something that takes a little effort. And I do have some talent in arts and crafts.
That's not it!
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Serve more! Serve less! Follow!
Follow? Follow what? Follow
You
No! No! Get your hands off me!
Conjunction Neptune, Uranus, Capricorn, 1821. Well, guess when Greece first declared war on Turkey? Bingo! 1821! The Italians first attacked Greece by bombing a passenger ship in Tinos harbor on the Feast of the Virgin. It was the power of the Virgin. I thought it was a pretty good day for Sam to come here.
Jack, please.
It was just after sunrise, down by the sea, down on these soft flats where nothing will grow, come drumming and footsteps like out of the dream, where the golden green waters flowed. Just 9 lucky soldiers came out of the night, most of them wounded and barely alive. Just 9 out of millions are looking for home, with a million sad stories to tell. I remember quite clearly as I got out of bed, I said, "Oh, good morning. What a beautiful day." Soldiers. 9 of them that time. One of them, Ben, he understood. I thought, this is the day the waters will come. But it didn't work. Why?
Wait a minute, Jack. You said you used to bring people back and forth here.
Why didn't you tell us this?
I wasn't listening then. I was just trying to get out myself. Anyway, Jack, who did you bring? What happened to the water?
I don't know. She broke and she bent my oars. And
Try to remember.
I can't.
I'm a woman who knows, says. I'm a woman who cannot say, says. I'm a woman who knows one news, says. I'm a woman who knows one is too few.
Let's
says.
just read the letter. Farewell, Angelina, the bells of the crown have been stolen by bandits. I must follow the sound. The triangle tingles and the trumpets play slow. Farewell, Angelina, the sky is on fire, and I must go. There's no need for anger, there's no need for blame. There's nothing to prove.
Everything's still the same.
Just a table standing empty by the edge of the sea means farewell, Angelina. The sky is trembling, and I must leave. See cross-eyed pirates sit perched in the sun, shooting tin cans with the sawed-off shotgun. And the neighbors, they clap and they cheer with each blast. But farewell, Angelina, the sky is changing color, and I must be fast. The machine guns are roaring, and the puppets heave rocks, and fiends nail time bombs to the hands of the clocks. Call me any name you want, I will never deny it. But farewell, Angelina, the sky is erupting, I must go.
Ben knew what was going to happen, and he wrote that letter before he fell. He was looking for the island in the waters, but the water was gone. The bottle never floated away.
How could he know before?
I don't know. Some just know.
The same sky and sound that was in Rome. I knew it was something else. The children were running ahead of the crowds. They knew something.
A new lease on life. That's what you said. People came before for a break from life.
In those days, I took them back. There was water.
How long ago? Eons. Eons.
What happened to the soldiers? Where did they go?
Body of water says. Bodies of salt says. Sit and sweat says. Tears of salt says. Blood of salt says. Island of salt says. Island of salt.
They turned to salt? Yeah.
I'm going to die. My baby's going to die.
No!
We are all going to turn to salt.
They said there's no infant mortality here.
Why do you want us to turn to salt?
Who are you? What is that around your neck? Why are you collecting tears?
Over here, ladies all want sweet perfume, but there's never a rose, and over there, the roses are frightened to bloom, so they never can grow, and over here they need wool for weaving babies' new clothes, but nobody has any wool, and the sheep are all lost in the harbor, lost in the harbor. And over here, they all want diamonds to wear, but there aren't any here. And over there, they are all hiding their tears, but they're crying inside, and the walls won't come down till they're no longer afraid of themselves. If you don't believe me, ask yourselves. Then I can come down to the harbor, down to the harbor. And I will fill the ocean back up with my tears. I still have a couple more years, and then I can come back to the harbor, down to the harbor. My mind is antediluvian. My hag's heart scowls at this waning planet.
We almost had it. Why? Why won't you let me go?
Jack looks back. That's not it. Where's the water? Windward or lee? To rock the lost woman back to the sea. I spat. I spat at. I spat with a name.
There is
I
goodness.
spat on the face of people. I spat in the front of people.
Harvest, wealth, there's life and well-being,
Says.
If there is anyone behind our back,
Says.
if there is anyone
What I
pursuing
did
us,
Says.
want to keep
she will
in me.
teach them,
If it's
But-
only a matter of soul.
If it is only a matter of their lives,
She will set them on their way.
Says.
There is goodness.
Our woman of the night says.
there's harvest and wealth, there is life and well-being,
If there is anyone behind our backs, if there is anyone pursuing us, she will teach them,
If it is only a matter of soul.
if it is only a matter of their lives,
He will set them on their way. There is goodness.
Our woman of the night says.
there's harvest and wealth, there's life and well-being,
if there is anyone behind our backs, if there is anyone pursuing us, she will teach them,
If it's only a matter of soul.
it's only a matter of their lives,
Set them on their way.
She has to be lifted up, says. She has to be rocked home, says.
Who are you?
I knew the answer once. I was your lover. You gave birth to me. And I was your brother too. Before the flood. I worshipped you. After the fires, I didn't know who I was anymore. My arms grew weak and no load to pull it. I served you ages ago. I used to ferry the pilgrims of the world. And when their eyes were blinded by catastrophe and their tears stopped, the desire to look inwards waned, and there was no work for a boatman. Not even for the boatman of the star of the sea. You once held me under your heart. I turned on you. You spat at me. I bit your breast. You put me down. I rose up. You opened your floodgates for me. I entered. Together we anchored the world's grief. It became too great. I gave up. I didn't know how to care anymore. I'm sorry. It's a long time now I haven't known who I am for you. I don't know if I'm the mask or the robe or the ocean. Or the hero, the siren, the song. Or the mist spraying my face. I'm looking for the face I had before the world was born.
I am a woman fallen into the world, says. I am a woman who is whole and can cry, says. I am a woman made of dust and watered wine, says. You can go now. Go.